Welcome to the What's Happening Birmingham video podcast.
Hello everyone, this is Jarvis Escott, What's Happening Birmingham. Today I have the honor and pleasure of being with Miss Kimberly and Miss Kelsey Sizemore of Forge, co-working space here in the Pizzitz building located in downtown Birmingham. This is where I usually do my day-to-day office work. So ladies, thank you for coming on.
Thanks for having us. We're excited to be here.
Yes, I want to bring these ladies on to talk about this wonderful workspace here in Birmingham. Let me just say co-working space again. So Kim, how did you come up with Forge, this concept?
Yeah, so the co-working industry is something that I saw in other cities and didn't know a whole lot about. And so when I discovered this industry, I thought, as I studied it more and more, I thought, this is something that I could really love to do. I love that it brings together hospitality and business as a service, as well as providing community, ecosystem development within a city, elevating small businesses and entrepreneurs, giving them a way to really grow their business. So then, after I discovered, okay, I love co-working and started studying other spaces in other cities because there wasn't much here, then I started looking at, okay, why is it not in Birmingham? And talking to a lot of people who are a lot smarter than me, but just really discovering the history of what co-working has been in the city. If it was here, did it work? Did it not work? Why didn't it work? Is now right? Like, is it time to do it here in Birmingham? So after about a year process of that, really just decided to go for it.
All right. So to my left is Kelsey, and this is a face you'll see every day if you come up in Forge. She is the MVP, I like to call her. Anything you need done,
that is for
she
sure.
will get it done. So Kelsey, tell them a little bit about yourself and your role here.
Yeah, so I am the marketing and community manager at Forge. So yes, I am the face that everyone sees when they get off the elevator, they come up the stairs. And I help manage the space with all of our members. We have about 140 members right now, and help plan all of our events and the marketing for Forge.
So what's some of the services that Forge offer to business owners?
Yeah, Forge is a membership-based business, so people can get a membership to work in our open workspace, or they can reserve their own dedicated desk with lockable storage, a little bit more of a permanent spot, or they can have a private office. So we have different options for people depending on how they want to work. But we also have conference rooms. We have 3 conference rooms right now, different sizes, and we're adding the 4th pretty soon with an expansion. We also have event space, so all of our conference rooms and event space are open for our members, but also for visitors as well.
Well, what I loved about this place was it's not traditionally in like an office type of setting. Mm-hmm. Actually, if you're all downtown, it's actually located adjacent next to the Pizzitz building, actually over in the residence portion.
Yeah.
And so when they first, was this the original concept they wanted to?
They did. When they came up with this concept for the Pizzitz building, their idea was really live, work, play.
Okay.
And so there's residences above us, floors 3 through 8 are residences, and then below us is the food hall. And so they just wanted to create an ecosystem within the building that really met the needs of lots of people.
All right, so let's go back to this co-working space philosophy. What is the advantages versus leasing space, which obviously we know you don't have to pay rent somewhere.
Right. Well, there's lots, I personally think there are lots of advantages. One, when you think about our open workspace, so the majority of our members who are here, who are working in the open co-working space, are people who have either been working at home, been working in coffee shops, and really the main theme is that they've been working in isolation. And so they haven't had that connection with other people, being around other people who are working hard, getting motivated by that. And there's a lack of professionalism and being proud of where you work. And so, not that they're not doing a good job, but when you meet with clients and say, meet me at Starbucks, it's not the same as meet me at my office. And so we really feel like we are giving access to people to really elevate their business and a place to be proud of for a very great, for just a really low cost if you think about what the cost of the membership is and the space that you're getting. So one advantage for people who are starting out, if you're a freelancer, the space, it's not just space, like it's community. It really provides a lot of motivation for people because they're getting up and actually going to work. They're surrounded by people who are just killing it and doing awesome things, and you learn from each other. So that's for our open space. Like, it just gives access to people at a very low rate of entry. But then the private offices, there are lots of different spaces to get offices in Birmingham, but we feel that here, just the building, the services that we provide, the events that we provide, the ability for somebody to come in and pay monthly, pay one price for an office or a desk, and they don't have to worry about anything else. They don't have to take out their trash. They don't have to line up their phone. They don't have to line up their internet. Like, everything is taken care of, and they're within our ecosystem and the membership and community that we have here. So, I mean, I'm not going to keep talking. I'm almost done. But the last thing is the way that people work now, and the way that businesses work now, where you expand and contract just kind of based on the job or the economy. Being in a flex space gives you that freedom. It doesn't tie you to a 5 to 10 year lease, where your business can change. In 6 months, your business could look totally different. So it allows people to really grow here, and if they need to shrink their team, they can shrink their team, and it's a month by month commitment. So it just really gives them that flexibility and allows people to sleep better at night.
Okay.
I think.
Well, yeah, one of the things I love about this place is you don't have to pay like you said, the rent, the utilities, the phone. Let me make it look good. But this is some of the fastest internet in town, y'all. I promise you. Even with 200 people in here at a time during the day, the internet goes really, really fast. But one of the things I really loved about this place was like the 24/7 access. That you can come in here pretty much any time of the day, 365, and get work done. Which is rare at other places. You can't really kind of get that done.
Right.
Pretty much. But Kelsey, can you tell me about the events? Because a lot of times, like during the week or once a week, you do a lot of events. What's some of the events you all have done in the past?
Yeah, we try to have at least 1 or 2 educational events every month. So sometimes those are Forge members teaching them. Sometimes it's people from outside of Forge. But all of the Lunch and Learns are focused around different ways that people can grow their business, whether that's through marketing, which is happening today, Lunch and Learn about marketing. And then we'll have small business lawyers come in to teach as well, or accountants. Like, we've covered a lot of different things that small businesses face. And then besides educational events, we also just have networking events too that are for our members, like happy hours and things like that, just so people can get to know each other and connect, because there is such a wide variety of people working in here and different types of businesses. So getting them to connect with each other, they usually find ways that they can partner together or help each other out in different projects.
So where do you see, like, one of those like Birmingham, as far as the entrepreneur scene, what do you see what's coming up next down a couple of years? Because our city's, constantly changing.
Yeah. No, I think a lot more people are taking the chance now to go out on their own as the way people work change and as the economy's kind of shifting. And I think people are really wanting to try now to do things on their own. And I think Birmingham's a great place to do it. There's a lot of support for small business owners and entrepreneurs. Like, I feel like it's a really great community here where people really want to see businesses succeed. And so while, we're all in business, so we all want to do well, but also other business owners are really supportive in elevating people. So I feel like, it's a great time to start a business in Birmingham.
Well, I'll go back to Forge. What have been some of the success stories since you've been here? Just businesses, have grown and things like that.
Kelsey, do you know?
One that I talked to recently is a guy named Ryan who shared his story of leaving the corporate world, going out on his own, and he came here and he reserved one of our dedicated desks, but with the intention of moving into an office because he wanted that private space. But we didn't have an office available at the time, so he's on a waiting list, but he starts to really enjoy the desk and had started making connections with other Forge members. And so then he decided, I don't even really need the private office. I would rather stay at a desk where I can have that coworker experience, even though I'm working by myself. I'm no longer in a large office with coworkers, but he's getting the experience of interacting with people. And he found someone at Forge to build his website. He's made connections to find clients through people at Forge. So I think it's been a good experience for him.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let me ask Kim your question that I didn't put on the sheet.
Uh-oh.
You know, like I told you before, YouTube is forever.
That's right.
So let's stare into the future.
Okay.
Where do you see Forge in the next 2 or 3 years?
Yeah, well, that's an easy question.
Yeah.
So, well, right now it's really exciting. I think probably through the camera you can see, but behind us we're about to finish our build out here. So we've slowly phased taking over the mezzanine floor at the Pizzitz, and we're now finally taking over the fourth side. So we are very excited about that. We feel that what we have is great, but with the expansion, we're really able to offer our members another way to work. So right now, currently in our space, we have a lot of tables and chairs and hard seating for our members to work at, but we're adding a lot of soft seating. So just if you think about your day and as you do different kinds of tasks, different tasks are often done in different ways. Like if somebody's just checking email and they want to take a break, maybe they want to go somewhere soft seating or creative, they want to walk or, just different things. So we're really able to add that other element for our members, and it gives us a place to have events. So the furniture is movable, we have tables and chairs for training. So we are very excited to finally be able to offer that. But then we would love in the next 2 to 3 years to have at least 1 to 2 more spaces in Birmingham, and thinking about expanding outside of the city. So that's, but our number one goal right now is to make this space at the Pizzitz really great. So this is our number one focus. We want to really provide a great experience for our members here and do everything we can just to really serve downtown with the space that we have here.
All right, so this is the easiest question. So for more information, and they would like to take a visit and sign up,
Absolutely.
Where do they go? Website, phone number?
Yeah, you can sign up for a tour on our website. It's workatforge.com. It's all spelled out, and there's lots of places if you miss it on the home screen to be able to click to take a tour. We would love to have y'all come and see our space. Really the best way to experience Forge, to see what a co-working space is like, is really just to come and take a tour. Yeah. So the website is the easiest way.
Anything you want to tell them, Kelsey, final thoughts?
If you're a remote worker or an entrepreneur, small business owner, you should definitely come check us out and just join a community that's thriving and get connected with people and leave your home office.
I will add, this is from experience that I know as a small business owner, we know what it's like to be a small business owner and to constantly be thinking about money and having to evaluate value versus the dollars. And so if that's where you are, if you're sitting wondering, well, I don't know that I have that extra money in the budget, I would just say that joining a space like this, and you can agree or disagree, is really an investment in your business. And the value that you get out of it will be so much greater than the monthly membership cost. Like by having somewhere to work that's professional, the people that you meet, the motivation that you'll have from being in a space that's buzzing and energy, I think I know as a small business owner you look at the dollars, but you have got to look at it as an investment in your business. And if you really want to grow, taking the step out is really, it's really a great move.
Yeah. And one final thing I want to add too is like, since I've been here, this has been an opportunity to meet people I normally would never even came in, in front of.
We would have never met.
Yeah, it's just informal, and the thing about it is that, like you said, you got to be around people that's very productive. And if you're by yourself and usually at home, you're going to pick 100 other things to do other than work on your business, or you work on times when you're not really productive and things like that. Yeah. Another thing I want to add too, just for business owners as well, I know service you all offer, is like business addresses as well. Okay. So you have a physical business address, so you don't have to have like a P.O. box or use your home address, for example, and things. So that's a really great service that you all offer. I just want to thank you all for coming on the podcast. Sorry it's been a long time, about 7 months.
That's
but,
okay.
But they've been busy, y'all. So, as you see, it's been very busy. And I will say this is one of the best places. I wish I would have found out about this place 5 years ago. All the rent I paid. But if you're a business owner and you stuck in a lease and you're paying too high for rent and you never want like your rent to be the reason why you go out of business.
Right.
But typically sometimes that's one of the reasons why businesses go out of business because they don't have a roof over their heads.
Yeah.
So this place I love about it is because they offer a very affordable cost.
Mm-hmm.
And even if you need to rent out for special events or meetings and things like that, that's a great thing as well. So thank you ladies for coming on. Thank you all for watching this video today. Please check out What's Happening in Birmingham for more videos. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you all again and have a great day. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching the What's Happening Birmingham video podcast. Please check out our website, app, or subscribe to our YouTube channel for the latest videos today.